Okay, coming from the car, we are back here inside. It is now 4:35 and it's still raining outside. And I'm also hungry. I'm going to reheat this. I really enjoyed staying in the car. Fun. And this is my meal. I'm also going to put some barbecue sauce. Outside is still raining. It is now 15 minutes to 5 o'clock. Yo, good morning guys. Yeah, it is now already 7:10, almost 7:10. I just washed my face. I also just get off the bed and I ran outside because I heard the sound of the truck that is going to pick up the garbage. Yeah, I forgot to put it outside last night. Time is running really fast. It is already Friday. I was day off in the previous 2 days. I didn't do anything because it was raining. And so yeah, I put the garbage bin outside and also I checked the mailbox. And when I open it, and this is what I saw in there. Transport for NSW. Speed is the largest contributor to fatalities and serious injuries on our roads. Please slow down and drive safely. And so I started to be worried because maybe I made some speed violation. Yeah, because sometimes we are driving to Newcastle, in the highway, even here in Nelson Bay Road going to Anna Bay, there is a warning that there is a speed camera. Yeah. And sometimes, especially when we went to Sydney before, yeah, sometimes my speed is getting over my speed limit. Because my speed limit is just up to 90 km per hour. Yeah, more than that, it means a speed violation. And yeah, that is always in my mind that I maybe made some violation and they captured it with the camera. And yeah, when I see it, I was worried. Yeah. I don't know how much it will cost, but what I am worrying about is that because I am still on the learner's license, so I should not have any violation. I should not commit any violation. But yeah, when I open it, this is just a reminder about my photo card that is going to expire soon. Photo card is basically an identification that you can carry all the time instead of having a passport or any other identification, especially if you are a skilled worker. Because identification, usually they are asking that for any public transaction, like in the hospital or in the telecommunication company, they usually asking for ID. Now I don't need that photo card. I can use just my driver license. So it's good. I do not have a violation. And I'm now going to prepare my breakfast. And I want to eat rice first instead of coffee. Okay, this is my breakfast. It is now 7:21. It is now 11:20. And I think my laundry is dry. Yeah, those are the blanket. Yeah, just the blanket and the pillowcase. I didn't wash the cover of the bed because I was not sure in the weather. I thought it is going to rain a while ago. I don't know if Inigo is coming to accompany me to drive. Yeah, because I have not been driving for 3 days. And so I am going to cook the leftover chicken. This is the roasted chicken from Costco. that's it. It's ready. And Inigo is here with the bike.
Ha?
Kumain na ako.
Sabay tayo.
I'm going to watch that later when we get home. And it is now already 1:35. Look at that, there's actually a little rain. Yeah, Inigo bring his bicycle today instead of the car. If you want to give Inigo a bag or gym bag, you can. He is accepting. You can donate. There are many cars that are parked in the workplace. That's why we park in this park. Basically, those people parking in there are the owner of those sailboat. Those sailboat, a lot of them, especially all the way to Nelson Bay. And we actually have 8 minutes, and we're going to be late. Yo, good morning, guys. Yeah, it is already almost 8:30. Yeah, the bike of Inigo is here. Yeah, it's also an electric bike. And my bike is on the other side. Yeah, so basically last night when we finished our duty, we drive to Newcastle. We went to Warata because there is a shopping mall. I mean the Kmart and the grocery in Warata, they are open until 12 midnight. And if I'm not mistaken, before, I heard before that Warata Kmart is open 24 hours. Yeah, so we went there last night. I was the one driving, and there was a heavy rain, but yeah, we always drive in the rain. It's been very rainy this year. Yeah, it's noticeably rainy. Similar to the Philippines, that rain comes almost every day, but yeah, not strong. But here, there are some parts that are really strong rain and some parts no rain. Like, we get to this place, there is rain, and then drive a little bit more, there is no rain. A little bit more and it's raining again. Yeah, that is how is the rain here. We get home last night already 1:30, and then we eat, and it was still raining, so I let him drive my car. That's why he leave his bike here. And I am now preparing my breakfast. No, not breakfast, but just a cup of coffee. And look outside, it's wet. Oh, I am using this cup because this one, the size is big. So good for good amount of coffee. I have some other cups here. Like this one, this is coming from Roy and Cassie. Yeah, but it's a little smaller. That's why I'm using this one. I just put the cover on the bike of Inigo. Yeah, because while we are driving last night, I noticed that he is keep on worrying about the bike to be wet by the rain. Yeah, so yeah, I just put that. And I am now cooking the rice, but I don't know what I am going to eat. Maybe just egg. My duty today is 2 o'clock and it's already 11:20. Just this is what I am going to eat today. Just fried egg and rice. It's already 12 o'clock. And it is now 1:20. Yeah, and the same like yesterday, we park here in the park because a lot of cars over there. And that is because there's still a lot of sailor. Yeah, they are actually on the side of near to the Nelson Bay. Yeah, near the Albura Marina. And at the moment there are many people, they are fishing. Yo, good morning guys. Yeah, it is now 8:15. And yeah, I just get off the bed. And I'm now going to prepare my breakfast. No, not necessarily my breakfast, but I'm preparing this leftover rice from last night. And last night also I already put some water and boiled it. So this one is very soft. And I'm making arroz caldo. Inigo was here last night because we drive along the route of the driving test. Yeah, and so when we get here, we eat, and then there is this leftover rice. I said to him, I'm going to add some water to this rice to make a porridge or arroz caldo. And like he's disgusted. He don't like that kind of preparation. Yeah, so I'm just going to put some of this very dry ginger. Oh, look at this. It becomes like a powder. So this is how they make ginger powder. They just leave it in the freezer, the chiller, and it becomes like this, and now I chop it and it's like powder. Also some garlic. Salt. Add a little more water. Just leave it to boil. But for now I will be having the coffee first while reheating that porridge. And I'm also going to defrost this. Yeah, the bike of Inigo is still here. He again drive my car last night. I like it very much. I like it more than the dinner roll that we have in the workplace. I'm going to transfer this one here. Then I'm going to cook rice. Yung Odessa, alam mo? Odessa? Sa Ukraine, doon pupunta yung mga lalaki naghahanap ng magagandang Ukrainian asawa.
Wala bike mo, Robby?
It is now 10:15. We are going to drive to Banning's warehouse. Yeah, the car is facing outside today, and I parked nicely today. Look at that. Yeah, but still I feel like this one is a little wider on the side than the one on the far side. My duty today is 12 o'clock. Inigo is going to buy paint. He's going to paint his new Ducati. And at the moment I'm here in the wood section because I'm looking for the, for my table DIY for my car. This one is too very thin, not this one. This one is too heavy. And I also end up buying this Osito pendulum jigsaw. In the house I already have a hammer, so that's the very first carpentry tools that I have. And Inigo is looking for a ceiling fan.
Sailing pan?
Ceiling.
Ceiling pan.
Yeah, ceiling fan. Yeah, and he likes that one, the white one. And the size of the house is just that. It is now raining. Inigo end up buying this electric fan. This electric fan is on the top ceiling. And now we're going to this super cheap shop to buy paint for Inigo's motorcycle. Okay, Inigo is very angry.
No.
We didn't able to get the paint because we ran out of time. It is now 11:30. My duty is 12 o'clock. Inigo will come back here later. And that's it. I am now here at the workplace.
Okay, wait.
Inigo wants me to
Where's the... what about the wood?
No, that's too big. At Banning's warehouse.
Oh yeah? Get something.
Plywood.
Hardwood. You building?
I'm going to make a table inside the car.